The impact site. Ooh. My name is Captain Olimar. While traveling through space, my ship was struck by a meteor. I must have blacked out, and I woke on the surface of a weird planet. With so many parts lost, the skeletal hull of my beloved dolphin is a painful sight. The engine is gone. I'm stranded. To make matters worse, my atmospheric sensors indicate that this planet's environment contains high levels of poisonous oxygen. My life support systems can function for only 30 days. If I can't repair the dolphin by then, no. Better not to think about it. I must find the missing ship parts. Hey everybody! Welcome to a little detour on our long journey ahead. I've been meaning to play Pikmin 1, and honestly, what a better excuse to do it for the channel. If you're unfamiliar with Pikmin, it's an RTS where you have little guys called Pikmin. A strange thing has appeared before me. I had barely begun my search when it reared up as if it were waiting for me. It then popped a single seed. What is this? Is it alive? Is it a machine? It resembles a vegetable on my home planet that we can call an onion. I shall call this an onion too. Yeah, so onion makes Pikmin. Pikmin coming out of the ground. And whenever it sprouts, the seed that the onion drop took root in the soil and now has produced an adorable little sprout. The sprout emits a strange light. It sways back and forth without benefit of the wind. I cannot help but think it is calling to me. I am compelled. I must approach it and press A. Must. Pluck. Pikmin. Must do it. Weep. Red Pikmin. Yay! Extraordinary. When I plucked the sprout, it turned into be a living creature, not a plant. Picking it has done no visible damage. It just stands there, staring at me. Its shape is similar to the Pikmin brand carrots I love so much. I believe I shall call it a Pikmin. Here I am, stranded on a toxic planet, fighting to survive. And yet I'm intrigued. I must research this fascinating creature. I shall try to grab it with and throw it with A, call it myself with B, and perhaps I will react by pressing X or R while holding L as well. The following controls appear to allow me several viewpoints. Yeah, it's simple enough. I am playing this on the Switch, if you can't tell. I lost my original Wii copy forever ago and I never owned it on the GameCube, but throw the Pikmin. It just starts moving stuff for you. Astonishing! The onion has sown more seeds. The small red pellet the Pikmin harvested after cutting down a flower appears to be the same type of food that can propagate Pikmin. The onion seems to be sort of incubator. Needless to say, I must study the strange life form more. Yeah. You throw Pikmin at objects or items, and they damage them or grab them, such as you see here. Take it back to the onion, and if there's other things that we can get from it, you'll take it back to the ship. Let's see, 5 Pikmin in total now, where we get those ones off the ground, and I see a 5 pellet over there. 1 and a 2. Little guys. Please zoom out. Put all 5 of them on there just to get it going. We'll come back for that 1 pellet. Yeah, I'm excited to play Pikmin 1 again. It's been a couple of months. I bought Pikmin 1 and 2 for the Switch before I bought Pikmin 4. And I have to say, despite some of the changes, I still love Pikmin 1 and 2. Honestly, even on the Switch. I played Pikmin 1 and 2 on the Wii. Pikmin 2 I also played a little bit of on the GameCube. But again, if you remember from Pokemon XD, I didn't own a memory card for the GameCube growing up. So I would just play like the first 4 days of Pikmin 2 and I'd be like, yep, this is good. But now that I'm an adult with adult money and adult things, more than happy just to invest time in games that I never got to fully enjoy as a child, or until I was a teenager at least, because I learned how to emulate at a certain point, and I played Pikmin 1 and 2 on my totally legit GameCube. Oh, 10 little Pikmin. This box only requires 10 to move, but we'll wait for these guys to grow up a little bit. Alright, I think that's all we can gather for the moment. Maybe I'm wrong, though. There should be something somewhere. Let's see here. If we move forward. Oh, there's a one pellet here. When it comes to throwing Pikmin, you can move the cursor slightly, or, you know, you can just move around and use the cursor in front of you. So if I pull back on the stick a little bit, I can just move the cursor. If I just tilt all the way, I run. Nothing up there. You can put more than one Pikmin on an item at one time. You can put more Pikmin than it requires on an item at one time. So those pellets that weigh 1, you can put 2 on if you really want to. I think it's game dependent on what it caps out on, I believe. I don't remember for sure, though. But if you can afford to put Pikmin on an item that you don't need anywhere else, just go ahead and do it. Now, I'll have these Pikmin. Let's push this box. Nice. We're getting there. Heave-ho, boys! Heave-ho! My slave labor. The Pikmin are as curious as children. They form groups to perform tasks that would be impossible for an individual. A glimmer of hope has begun to shine in my heart. If I can make use of their skills, perhaps I can fix my ship. I shall sum up all I've learned of Pikmin conduct. Yep. Don't need the tutorial again. I'm just that good. This looks to be our engine. Conveniently just right next to us. Amazing! There's no mistaking it. My ship's engine rests before my very eyes. By a stroke of pure luck, I have already stumbled upon the most important piece of my damaged craft. Fate has smiled upon me, but how will I get it back to the dolphin? Well, we can try the Pikmin, but it requires 20 Pikmin to move. We don't have 20 Pikmin at the moment. But with these pellets up here, we're more than able to get it. I'm just gonna put the rest of the Pikmin on here. Oh, there's one just hanging out with us, I guess. That's fine. Buddy, you go help that guy. And we'll just wait for them to take that back. So I'll see you in a second. Many Pikmin seeds sprout at once. I find it rather tedious to pluck them from the ground individually. My wife always told me I was no good at routine tasks. I also try to pick it all one done at once by holding A. Yeah. I've noticed that when I add Pikmin to my group, they become filled with excitement. Bright color. Yeah, so basically they added in the ability from Pikmin 2 onward to auto-pluck by holding down the A button in the Pikmin 1 remake for the Switch, which is nice. Good quality of life improvement. That should have been in the game from the beginning, but they didn't think to program that, I guess, back in, oh gosh, Editor Bear put up what year Pikmin 1 came out originally? I can't remember. But yeah. One of my favorite little fun facts about Pikmin was that it was originally a tech demo for the GameCube, but it was Mario-based. That's one of my favorite little fun facts. It's like, oh, I think everybody kind of knows that. If you know Nintendo, you know the history of Pikmin, you kind of get that one. It was literally Mario 128, where it could show that you can have a certain number of polygons and characters controlled by a logic system on one screen at a time, using the power of the GameCube, which codename is Dolphin. That's why the Dolphin is called the Dolphin. And that's what my totally legit GameCube emulator is called. Listen, we already lost a very, very good place to emulator, to people snitching, so I'm not going to say the name of stuff unless I absolutely have to. Which I think I've mentioned it once in a comment, but we all know what goes on. We know how to emulate. But the Pikmin don't take the ship part back to their onion, they took it back to our ship. And we get our engine. Engine? I can't speak, apparently. Celebration music. Woo! Alright. Oh, glorious! With the help of these Pikmin, I've taken a huge step back towards home. My ship can once again lift off. The glimmer of hope is beginning to burn more brightly. What has become of my remaining parts? That starts tomorrow. So, yeah, automatically cuts to the end of the day. If you know anything about Pikmin, that doesn't surprise you. But Pikmin is an RTS, I can't speak. So, day 1 in the books. We'll see what comes next with day 2, which I'm not going to just do one day at a time. That would be cringe. I don't have a YouTube time limitation anymore. This is not 2010. One day since impact, I somehow managed to launch the Dolphin, but I was surprised to see the Onion lift off with me. Perhaps the Pikmin cannot survive overnight on the planet's surface. Or have they merely decided to join me for other reasons? Either way, it seems they'll help me again tomorrow. The Dolphin is missing 29 parts. If I can't recover them all, I may never return home to my family on planet Huckatate. Analysis shows life support systems will function for only 29 more days. How can I repair the Dolphin in such a short time? A dense forest is visible under the surface below. As it holds the keys to my survival, I will name it the Forest of Hope. I'll explore it tomorrow. We'll save, because we could save Scumming if we really want to, but there's no point save Scumming day 1. Well, as Almar said, we should just go to the Forest of Hope. Let's land in this region. Ugh. Talk about good game design, in my opinion. Oh, hey, the Onion followed us here, obviously. My Dolphin has returned to the surface along with the Pikmin's Onion. Being alone on this strange planet makes me somewhat uneasy, so I shall call the Pikmin out of the Onion. All I need to do is stand in the light beneath the Onion and press A. Yep. But you see, like, out there behind the fence, this little gated area we're stuck in. Did not mean to do that. I wanted to just throw. This is just a little build-up that we have, a little build-up sequence. Because, you see that rock wall over there? You can't break that with regular Pikmin, you need something else. You see this yellow thing here? That's not for the color Pikmin we have, so that must be yellow Pikmin. And you just put the rest of your guys onto destroying this one wall, and, well... I'm gonna think, oh, this takes forever. There's no point in doing that. So you might wander around, and you'll find... Come on, buddy. Oh, we did this last Pikmin block too. Oh, did you see that? It stayed in the air for a second, and then it did land. That was weird. You see that grass over there? I'll put the pointer here. That right there. That's going to have a little secret buff for our Pikmin friends, because we've been plucking them the second they come out of the Onion, and they don't really get too developed of sorts. So, out comes Nectar. Another intriguing discovery! A local variety of grass produces a sort of yellow nectar. When the Pikmin drink this delicacy, they instantly mature into flowers. This apparent Pikmin favorite seems to be full of nutrition. Close observation is needed to determine the strengths and peculiarities of these flower Pikmin. Huh. So if you have, Pikmin that aren't flowered and you eat nectar, they become flowered. And they get faster. I believe they just get faster at attack speed and destruction. So, they move faster and they just do things faster. I don't remember if they had an actual damage buff, but I could just be wrong. I could be misremembering. That's what my editor self is for, to figure out stuff like that. That was a lot. 2 more hopped out of there. Alright, let's press forward. Because we don't have all the time in the world. We don't have an infinite time source like we do on day 1. Because each day in the Pikmin world is 13 minutes long. That's why, if you go back in time and you watch old YouTube Let's Plays of Pikmin 1 and 2 from, before the time, the runtime of a video was longer, they might cut it up into 2 parts. Or when it got to 15 minutes, each episode's going to be 13, 14 minutes max. But now that we have infinite upload time, I could theoretically record all the episodes I want in one go and upload it as one episode. Do a mega cut. Because the one thing my algorithm does now on YouTube, if nobody notices this, maybe I'm crazy, But when it gets late at night, I get more of those, like, did you know gaming, like 2-hour-long videos where it's like Pokemon facts to fall asleep to. But I don't see them at all during the day, I just mainly see them at night. It's just silly. Yeah, so, yeah, you might notice by the Pikmin's behavior that if you throw them at a pellet posy, which is what these things are called, immediately hitting the pellet itself, it breaks the pellet posy without much delay. And you see these little spotted creatures, they're called I forget the name. Bulborbs? Bulborbs, yeah, because ball bears are the big ones, bear. It's a lot of B. But it's best to get your numbers up on days like today. I'm going to hold off on these 3, actually, because I want to save those for our friends that come up here. We'll grab this 10-piece after we kill these 2. No, don't die! Please don't kill one. Okay, good. I'm just going to dismiss... Okay, I was going to dismiss all of you over here. I screwed up. There we go. There's a ship part over here, obviously. Why, it's the Eternal Fuel Dynamo! It has unlimited energy supply. I won't have to worry about saving electricity anymore. This will make my fight for survival a bit easier. Yeah, so... Olimar is pretty well set up if we collect that, I presume. Come on, boys. We got stuff to do. We can start building this bridge if we really want to. I don't want to do any silly tricks that you can do to make things easier on yourself, like... Or not easier on yourself, but like speedrunner tricks, because I don't know all of them. I know Pikmin 2. I know some Pikmin 2, like a little bit of Pikmin 2. But I don't know all the Pikmin 1 strats, and I'm not good at them. This is not what this point of this Let's Play is. This Let's Play is for me to enjoy playing Pikmin 1 and talking to you guys about life and goings-ons. Because I'm recording this about a week after I finished recording for Pokemon XD, and 3 days after the last episode went up for the main story. So I'm trying to balance out, you know, grinding for the end game of that game and doing this, because I want to get this done. I want to have fun playing Pikmin. I'm a little downtime after work every night. Maybe play 2 to 4 days each time, depending on how tired I am. We're supposed to be very busy this weekend with a certain... it's Labor Day weekend, so we're going to be a little busier than normal. I feel like that's just life in general for some restaurants, and other places it's not that case. But we'll see. You're just breaking away. Let's just add them to the pile. You guys get over here. Sauce. Oh, that guy's just gonna start attacking up there. That's fine. If you look in the distance, I'm gonna make the camera do what I want it to do. You see that over there at the top of the screen next to the sun? That is our next onion. Day 2, we already get more Pikmin types. Unless you know you spend too much time goofing off. Ta-da! Alright. Nice, good. We are going to... believe this works the way I want it to. Pull it in. We'll lose a couple guys there, that's fine. At the end of the world if we lose any Pikmin. Not doing a deathless run, obviously. We're not insane, but if we approach... Ta-da! Much like the red one, it comes to life. And again, one singular sprout comes down. Let's get the red boys onto that piece so we can keep moving. Just navigate around this jerk. He's not gonna snap awake unless we go in front of him. Enemies have like an area of activation of sorts. It's not perfect, and it's not always consistent. You see that one Pikmin sneaking by. I think their AI doesn't work the whole time. I forget what it is. Like if they're not loaded, their AI doesn't fully work. Let's play this Pokemon Pikmin. He's yellow and he's got big ears. The color is different, but it seems to be a Pikmin nonetheless. First glance suggests that this one has what, in some circles, could be considered very large ears. It looks like way less than the others, too. In what other ways might it be different from the red Pikmin? I must be sure to observe it closely. So if you hold A and pick R, you can just move between the 2 Pikmin types you have. So yeah. Lovely. And depending on what Pikmin I don't know if it's random in this game or if it's which Pikmin touches it first. Oh, hey, the ship part's back. Pikmin will take things to their respective onions if you use multiple types. But Pikmin will always take ship parts back to the ship, obviously, no matter who uses it. Eternal Fuel Dynamo. This should light things up. No more candles for me. I now have recovered 2 out of 30 parts. If I find just 3 more, I should be able to increase my ship's capabilities. I don't know if it's first or random. Let's figure out if it's first or random now by seeing if we can't lose a coin flip or win a coin flip. So red. My clock has indicated the coming of noon. From now on, I must pay close attention to the sun meter on the monitor and choose my actions accordingly. So, it is best for me to review my monitor's data. Yep. All it really does is tell you about what goes on here, and it looks to be first one to touch. That could be wrong. We could just lose a coin flip again. I don't know. Ooh. Well, that works too, I guess. Yeah. Let's build up our yellow numbers, and we might go back to the ship really fast to collect our reds and continue on. Dismiss. Some of these corpses. Buddy, grab that. You don't walk by that for nothing, did ya? Pikmin aren't smart in Pikmin 1. You might notice that yellow Pikmin have a higher throw arc. And then another little factoid about how they operate is, you see these things right here? These are bomb rocks. Yellow Pikmin can pick them up. Yellow Pikmin have picked up some peculiar stones. Why did they decide to grab them? This action seems to be instinctive to the yellow Pikmin, but just what are these strange glowing stones? Brightly glowing cracks cover them. Perhaps these cracks indicate that there's tremendous power locked away within. This merits further research. So yeah, yellow Pikmin like to explode things. They get thrown high and they like to blow things up. This is only in Pikmin 1 where they have this unique ability. Bomb rocks do come back in Pikmin 3 as an actual usable thing for Pikmin. The glowing rocks yellow Pikmin picked up seem to be explosive stones. Yep. I can explain this. In Pikmin 3, all Pikmin can use them, and then in Pikmin 4, they are items. In Pikmin 2, they are hazards. So there are enemies that are bomb rocks, and then there are bomb rocks that fall from ceilings and whatnot in caverns. Because that's the gimmick of Pikmin 2, is you have 2 captains, and there are caverns full of items and whatnot. I think we can put all our Pikmin on that one. Yeah. I'm gonna go grab these red boys, and we're gonna try to go forward. Open up one way to get an item. Back around while they do that. Multitasking is the name of the game here when it comes to Pikmin, and obviously having enough Pikmin in numbers counts as multitasking, because you can have all the Pikmin in the world, but if you're not good at using them, what's the point? Let's go ahead here with the reds, because the reds, compared to yellows, do more damage. I believe reds do 1.5 times damage in this game. It might be all games, I'm not sure. Get some new enemies. These are sheer grubs, sheer wigs. The dark purple ones are males, they will actually eat Pikmin. The white ones are females, they will not eat Pikmin. Another part. Come on, boys. And we got more sheer grubs. We'll pluck up some of our yellows. Oh, I just realized is we could have opened up the quick way back to the ship. We're gonna do that real quick before we collect the next ship part. Because there's one more around that corner. Let's get some of our bombs back. And I'm going to very quickly... Should count. Yep, that counts. I'm going to use this over here for this other wall. Which, it's not a great idea to bring your bombs with you in the entire pack, because they will just, if they die, they explode. So I'm going to just, real quick, take these 20 reds ahead and just kill what we can. He ate one. Yeah, they're invulnerable while they eat, which is very strange, but... And the females don't exactly matter. And we got another part, so we got 2 parts on the day. If we don't get this third one back, that's fine. We're still up on the average. My best time overall for Pikmin is 30 days? No, that's horrible. Oh, the whimsical radar. This important part can detect the locations of other missing parts. The radar will be added to my monitor. I can open up the menu and look around. Yes, 2 more, we can increase our ship's capabilities. But, I was going to finish that thought with something. I had a whole thought ahead, and I don't remember it now. I literally lost my train of thought. Please just run away. Or, okay, you can turn around and look at me, it's fine. You can look at me, it's fine. Come on, buddy. Yeah, it's okay. Really wanted to get one of these other ship parts. There's one behind that wall there. I really want to open the way back to the ship. I think I'm going to screw myself here on accident. Fly away. It's fine. Rude of you to do that. Just go back to sleep, buddy. Go back to sleep. Yeah, there you go. I was going to just spam. I woke him up. This is not the plan. You know what? Fuck it. We're just going to start carrying corpses back to spawn, I guess. Just get it going. Yeah, go away, buddy. Go away. I'm okay with getting 2 parts on the second day. This is the beginning of the playthrough. Time doesn't matter here. I mean, it matters, but it doesn't like matter. You know what I mean? We get that other one open. Another thing I didn't mention, which we should go to the yellows, because Pikmin... You know how Pokemon has same time attack bonus? Pikmin get same pellet color bonus, where if it's a 1, they get extra Pikmin. That's the wrong thing I want you to do. Take care of this guy. My clock is indicating the approach of sunset. Pikmin waiting beneath the dolphin and onion will probably enter the onions on their own, but if they don't call the stragglers and add it in the group, they may not be able to get back. Yep. Pikmin on their planet are safe, but that's fair. Yeah, so if a Pikmin is left unattended in the field, it will die at the end of the day. But if a Pikmin is near spawn, or... I've been getting another Pikmin-related discovery. Just when I was about to exceed 100 Pikmin in the field, the onion stopped expelling seeds. The total number of Pikmin continued to climb. It seems that there are 100 Pikmin in the field. Subsequent seeds get stored in the onion. Thus, no more than 100 Pikmin can exist on the field at any time in one area. That's also true. If your numbers exceed 100, all Pikmin that get sprouted go to the onion. However, I was about to say, if a Pikmin is left on the field, they die. If a Pikmin's underneath the onion or the ship, they stay alive. Very simple. I don't know why I just didn't do this. I'm making life more complicated than I needed to. I thought I could get all that done one day, but... Ooh, 10 seconds already? Well, that's fine. Everybody should be close to spawn. Right, no, it's free. I mean, like, free. Oh, shit. That should be it. Now we have that down for tomorrow. I can't not... Oh gosh, I cannot look at my map anymore. We should get that. We're not going to leave anybody behind. They're all out there. They're all out there, onions. If I get a bunch of Pikmin dead from end of day, I will definitely reset this day and meet you guys back here after that for day 3. So, we're going to end it here. 3 parts in 2 days. Not bad. Could have been better. I'm a speedrunner, though. So, see you guys next time for more Pikmin. Just Pikmin. Oh, we lost, like, 1 Pikmin? Rip. 2 days since impact. It appears that many of my shit's parts have landed in this region. If I can just recover the parts of my radar, I should be able to use my radar yeah. Yet, there seems to be many hostile life forms here. If I'm attacked and my spacesuit takes damage, I must return to my ship. Stand in front of it and press A to make suit repairs. As I explore, I must pay attention to my suit's damage meter on the bottom left corner of the screen. That's true, if Olimar does take too much damage, he will just die. We end the day. Left one behind. That's sad. I'll see you guys next time for our next journey into the Forest of Hope. See you then.